Spice up your website with adding entrance animations to elements that will draw the attention of your visitor to specific information and areas, or just to give the content on your site some general movement. Adding animations to a website is very common. Here at the top, the text elements come fading in as the page loads. As you scroll down, you'll see these cards or info boxes fade and slide in from left, bottom, top, and right respectively. And this image here, this one has a funky animation on entrance called Jack in the Box. And these are just a few types. There are so many various entrance animations. Let's see how we can apply some entrance animations to various elements for this block and section. I go back into the Brizy page builder and scroll down to that area over there. And I think the first thing we'll do is let's animate and show how animation works with this text element. Animations can be applied to any element, column, and row. And all you need to do is access the More settings. To find that, you click on the element, settings, and More settings, and go to Advanced. There you see entrance animation. If you click on the drop-down box, you will see bounce, flash, pulse, and rubber band, and you may be very disappointed thinking, only 4 options? No, not indeed. Just scroll down with your mouse wheel and you will see there are a plethora of options to choose from. Let's have a look at a few of them. If I say flash, what does that do? You can see the animation appear here as you click on it. Pulse. Pulse. Yeah, that was a pulse. Rubber band. Ding, ding. Okay. And then I think the most common used ones are fade in. I'm a big user of fade in options. I not too much, the Jack in the Box kind of guy when it comes to fade-ins and animations. You have flip X, okay, side and down. Right, so you get a very good idea of how the animations work. Let's set this one on bounce in. Let's animate now this image here. I can either animate the column or I can animate the image. I'll click on the image again, and then I will access the animation options by going to Settings, More Settings, Advanced. And for this one, let's choose something like a fade in from the right. Fade in right, there's 2. This one is fade in right. You see the tooltip there. And this one is fade in right big. It's going to be a huge slide in. I'm just going to go with fade in right. Observe that what happens when you choose the animation is that 2 sliders open here. One is called duration and the other one is delay. Now, duration is all about how long the animation takes to complete from the moment it started. And currently it's set at 1 second. So the moment this animation starts, it will take 1 second to complete. You can decrease it up to, I think, like 0.1. And that's very short. You see, whoop, that's going to be like a knife in the back. 0.6, a little bit quicker. And you can slide it all the way up to 5 seconds, which is extremely slow and highly inadvisable unless you have a specific reason why you want it to move in that slow. I would recommend usually somewhere between 0.5 to 2 seconds, and you can play around and see what works for that specific image. Let's look at another one here. This button. This is a very good example of where you have this call to action hero banner. And you want people to read the text, and just after they finish reading it, you want the button to come in and grab their attention. So let's click on the button, Settings, and then here under Advanced, you will see again our entrance animation, and we'll choose Fade in Up. Fade in Up. What I want to do though is I want to delay the start of this animation. You can see that is the second slider, delay. The reason I want to do that is I want the user, when they arrive at the page, to first read the text, and just as they finish reading it, the button appear. So I'm estimating around 2.5 seconds, which is actually pretty long because you have to be very careful that you don't make it too long and that people scroll on, and by the time they've scrolled on, your animation has happened and they never saw it. So I'm going to put it on 2.5, and let's save our work. Control S, Command S on your keyboard, or you can click here on the button in the bottom right hand corner, and then let's go and preview these animations. These are the ones that we looked at the beginning, so you know how they work. Then we have that jack in the box, and then we get to this section here that we have applied that fade in and the slow slide in. And then under here, you're reading and reading and reading, and as you're about to go on, the button comes in. And that's very nice because now it really catches your attention. You say, oh, wait a minute, let me click here and see what's going on. That's basically what there is to entrance animation. These are not hover animations or exit animations like you get in programs like PowerPoint. They are purely just for entrance. One thing though that you have to consider, like this button that comes in 2.5 seconds, is that when you are in mobile view, let's go into the page builder and we put it on mobile view, you have to consider that now your view is much smaller and the space that you are using. 2.5 seconds is a very, very long time on a mobile display. So you may have to consider reducing the animation time for that button, or if it's just not working right for your mobile display, to completely disengage the entrance animation. Basically, if you cannot get the animation to work properly on the mobile display version, rather remove it. Better safe than sorry. Right, so animations are one of those features that can really spice up your website. But like any spice, it comes with a warning: use in moderation. They are great for adding that zing to your site by drawing the attention of the user, but can totally destroy the visitor's experience if gone overboard and too often. More videos and tutorials on how to use Brizy here on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe. Also join the conversations going on Facebook community, and for more news and blog information, go to our website at brizy.io.